Hey everyone, Mark Luber here. Today on JD Careers Out There, we're looking at what it's like to use your law background to be a journalist, so stick around. All right, today's guest is Jill Schachner-Chanin, who left the practice of law for a career in journalism. Today, she's the assistant managing editor of the ABA Journal, and she also teaches journalism at Columbia College in Chicago. As you may already know, at JDCOT, we explore career paths both in and out of law to help you find a fulfilling career that fits you and help you succeed using your law degree. Today, Jill's going to tell us all about working in journalism, so let's get started. Jill, welcome to JDCOT.
Thanks, Mark. It's good to be here.
Definitely. Thank you for being here. And Jill, I'm going to ask you to tell us all about this path, who makes a good fit for it, how to break in, and stuff like that. But first, tell us, what do you do as a legal journalist?
Well, I'm an assistant managing editor at the ABA Journal of the American Bar Association, and we're a monthly publication that goes out to about 500,000 lawyers every month. And we like to say we cover the law, the legal profession, and trends in the law from Wall Street to Main Street, nationwide. And what that translates to as a legal journalist may mean something different every single day. I, as an editor, help plan the magazine, help assign stories, actually edit stories, and I'm also taking on some new roles, as many journalists are these days, in trying to monetize our editorial content. So looking for business development opportunities, we're expanding into programming, seminars, and the like. So it's always a jam-packed day, means lots of different things. But the essence of being a legal journalist is really being a reporter or an editor and covering the law, whether that's a Supreme Court decision or trends in the law, writing profiles of interesting people in the law, and just covering the industry in general.
Interesting. So can you describe to us how the role of editor would differ from the role of reporter, both in the day-to-day work as well as the lifestyle of the job?
Yeah, that's a great question. Let me just start. A reporter generally is somebody whose primary responsibility is writing. And they may have responsibility for coming up with their own story ideas or taking assignments from editors and doing a story idea. And they may have a certain quota every day. If you're working for a daily newspaper, for example, you may have a quota of stories you have to write every day. You have to cover a beat, which means like a certain topic or subject area, and turn in a certain number of stories. Working for a monthly magazine, we're probably a bit slower paced. We don't have as many stories, but we're also thinly staffed like everybody else is these days, so we're doing more with less. As an editor, I, on occasion, write. I guess I have the benefit and the luxury of being a little bit choosy if I want to write something or I want to assign it out. I have a lot of responsibilities planning, actually editing, sort of, taking copy in, raw copy that comes in and working with it and writing, rewriting it and working with reporters. I do that on a daily basis. And a constant responsibility to come up with content for the magazine. I'm not the only editor. We all have those responsibilities, but it's a lot of pressure to always come up with current, interesting copy, and that requires a lot of time, research, talking to people, being out in the street.
All right, so that should give you a little taste of what it's like to work in journalism. If you're watching on YouTube and this was helpful, please give us the thumbs up. And if you want to see the full interview with Jill, come on over to jdcot.com. I'll throw a link right there. And you'll hear Jill talk about things like a typical day, who makes the right fit for this path, how to break in, and lots more. Make sure you join our membership so that way you get access to all the helpful video content and the transcripts. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'm Mark Luber, and I'll see you soon.